Hello and thanks for dropping by the channel. I'm Sue from Age Well Yoga, and today I have a 20-minute flow for you that's designed to strengthen your hips and expand your shoulders, creating space in your body. As always, just do what's comfortable in your body. Don't go to the point of pain, just work within your own range. So we'll get started today in mountain pose. So have your feet either together or up to hip width apart, and just stand, noticing your feet connecting with the ground. Have your tailbone tracking towards the mat, shoulders away from the ears, and your crown ascending up to the sky as though it was connected by a golden thread. And have your palms facing forward to create space in the chest area. You might like to close your eyes here as we start to focus on the breath. So just notice the air coming in and out of your nostrils. You might notice your chest expanding as you inhale and relaxing down as you exhale. Taking a nice deep breath, expanding the chest out to the side. And exhale, relaxing your shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, expanding. And exhale, notice your feet connecting into the mat. One more deep inhale. And this time, side out. Nice long exhale. Now to warm up, inhale, spread your arms out to the side and then stretch them up overhead. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, we'll do that 2 more times. Spread your arms wide out to the side. Up overhead, palms facing, and exhaling, hands come to heart center. Last time, inhale, stretch your arms out to the side and up overhead, and exhale, hands to heart center. This time, inhale, stretch your arms out to the side, up overhead, and when you exhale, just look to your left, switching your right hand forward and your left hand back. Inhale, come back to center, and then exhale the other side. Your left hand is forward and your right hand is back. Inhale, come up to center, and exhale, hands to heart center. Good work. This time, inhale, stretch your arms out to the side, up overhead. Clasp your hands together and then turn them inside out so the palms are facing the ceiling. Just take a breath here, inhaling and extending through both the side bodies. And exhaling, rolling your shoulders down away from your ears. Take another inhale, and on the exhale, just tip slightly to the right. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, going to the other side, the left. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, hands to heart center. Nice work. Inhaling, stretch your arms out to the side, up overhead, and this time, clasp your hands together, turn them inside out, and just look first to the right, just twisting slightly, back to center, and then exhaling as you look to the left. Inhale, back to center, stretching up those side bodies. Feel the stretch from your hips all the way up to your shoulders and your arms and your fingertips. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, stretch your arms out to the side, up overhead, and this time sweep your hands behind you as you exhale, as though you were putting your hands in your jeans pocket. So into the small of your back. Fingers pointing down and the palms of the hands into your jeans pocket. So inhale, looking up towards the ceiling. And exhale as you lean back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Take a breath here. Don't lock the neck back. Just have it looking upwards. Inhale, expanding through the chest. And exhale, just sinking through the feet. Inhale, coming up. Hands out to the side, above the head, and hands to heart center. Good work. We'll do a modified salute to the sun now. So standing again in mountain pose. Just get your bearings. Feet anchored to the ground, navel tracking inwards and broad across the collarbones. Inhale, spread your arms out to the side, have them come up overhead. And then exhale, bending your knees, reining your hands forward for a forward fold, modified forward fold. So just keep your knees bent, no need to have them straight. Inhale for halfway lift. Your hands come towards your thighs or your shins, and your torso is parallel with the mat. The crown shines forward. Just take a couple of breaths here. And your tailbone is pointing back to the back of the mat, tucking in the navel, squeezing the shoulder blades together, just breathing, releasing the jaw. Inhale, and on your next exhale, bending the knees, coming back to forward fold. From here, inhaling, stretching the arms out to the side, pushing through the feet, coming back up, hands above the head and hands to heart center. We'll do one more just like that. Inhaling, spreading your arms out to the side, up overhead. Exhaling, bending the knees, reining the hands forward till they come either to the mat or your shins or your thighs. And with your knees bent, forward fold, modified forward fold. Inhale, come into halfway lift, hands on the thighs, squeezing the shoulder blades together, knitting the ribs together as well. Neutral back. Inhale here and exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale, forward fold, knees bent or not, your choice. Take a breath here and forward fold. Might like to bend one knee and then the other, just stretching out the back a little. And then come into stillness in your forward fold. And on your next inhale, push up through the heels. Inhaling, spreading the arms wide either side, up overhead to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart center. Great work. Coming in for a warrior two now. So we're going to have the right foot pointing straight forward towards the front of your mat and step back about a leg's length. And your left foot is at 60 degrees, so pointing more or less towards the middle of your mat. And both legs are straight. So your pelvis is pointing to the top left-hand corner of your mat. Inhale here, be nice and tall through the torso. And exhale, bending the right leg. So your right leg is tracking towards being in the square, and your knee is over your ankle. Don't have it too far forward. It will put too much strain on your ankle. If it's too far forward, you need to have a wider stance. If you find you're wobbling, go on parallel beams so that one foot is more towards the outside of the mat. Very good. So looking forward towards the front of the mat, we're pressing into the back heel and the outside edge of the front foot. We are tucking in our core so that we protect the lower back. On the next inhale, stretch your arms wide. Right arm to the front of the mat, left arm to the back of the mat. And roll your shoulders down your back. Warrior two. Just look over your right fingers. Don't forget to breathe, active in the core. Beautiful. Inhale and flip your right palm so it's facing upwards. Exhale here. On the next inhale, keep your legs where they are and point your right arm up towards the sky. Left hand on the back of the left thigh. Reversing your warrior. Inhale, stretch the right arm up. And exhale, you might be able to sink a little further into that right knee. Inhale, stretching up. And exhale, come back to warrior two arms. Good work. Inhale, stretching wide. And exhale, release the hands. And bring your foot, left foot, to meet your right foot. We'll go the other side now. So the left foot is going to be facing the front of your mat. Toes pointing forward. Stepping your right foot back about a leg's length. And the right toes point towards the middle of your mat. Inhaling nice and tall in the torso, hips pointing to the top right-hand corner of your mat. And exhale, bending the left knee this time. So just check that you've got that alignment correct and that your knee is over your heel. And your knee should be tracking towards your second and third toes, not splaying out or going in. Pressing into your back heel nice and firmly to activate the back thigh, the right thigh. Inhale and stretch your arms out. Left hand and arm point forward, right arm points back. And your arms are parallel with the floor. Looking over your left hand. Inhale, stretch your hands wide, and exhale, see if you can sink a little further into your left leg. Just check that your shoulders are over your hips. You're not leaning forward or leaning back. You want to have your torso upright. And remember to tuck in your navel. Inhale and flip your left palm so it's facing upwards. And exhale here. Inhale, pointing the left hand up to the sky, stretching up on the left side, right hand on the back of the right thigh. A reverse warrior. Inhale, stretch your left arm and side up. And exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, stretch your arms wide. And exhale, release them. Inhale and step your right foot forward. So you're back at the front of your mat. Good work. We're going to do some arm stretches now, or shoulder stretches now. So inhale, stretch your arms out. And exhale, give yourself a hug. Nice tight hug on either side. Inhale, stretch your arms wide. And exhale, hug the other way. Inhale, stretching wide. And this time, exhale, bring the right arm in at a right angle. So your upper arm is parallel with the mat and your lower arm is vertical. Then sweep your left arm underneath in a nice tight cross. And you might have your palms together, back to back. Or you might be able to increase that twist and take your hands either to your base of your thumb or even put your palms together and have your arms parallel with the ground, lower arms vertical, so they're away from your body. Mountain pose in the feet and the torso, active in the torso, navel tracking towards the back of your mat. Just inhale here and make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. As you exhale. Inhale and stretch your arms wide. And exhale, bring in your left arm. So your left arm is coming in now. Inhale, stretch your right arm wide, and then exhale, wrap it underneath and bring it around to hook into your left hand or at the bottom of your left wrist. And again here, nice and strong through the core, the crown stretching up to the sky, and the shoulders away from the ears. It's quite an intense shoulder stretch. Just make sure that your jaw is relaxed. Inhale and relax your body. Beautiful. Inhaling, stretching your arms wide, and exhaling, relaxing them down. Good work. Now we're just going to cool down on the mat. So get down into staff pose. Whoops. Have your bottom on the mat, your feet straight out in front of you, your legs straight out in front of you, feet flexed, the staff pose. So your hands are either on your thighs or you might be able to put them on the ground, depending on your body geometry. Fingers are facing forward. So it's a little bit like mountain pose here. We want to be active in the core, squeezing our shoulder blades together, and the crown of the head is stretching up to create space in the spine. Beautiful. Nice work. So bring your right foot into your left thigh and plant it on the ground so that your right thigh is really close into your body. Hug right in. Sweep your left arm around your right shin and hug that in tight. Inhale, stretching your right hand up to the sky, and exhale, cartwheel your hand behind you for a stretch, an easy stretch. So in this, just make sure that your spine is nice and tall. As you inhale, stretch the spine up. And as you exhale, turning from the midriff, look over your right shoulder. Each time you breathe in, extend the spine. And breathe out, just soften into the twist. One more inhale. And exhale here. Leaving your legs where they are. Inhale and bring your hands around to your left side, framing your left hip with your hands for a counter twist. And then come back to center and straighten your right leg. Bringing the left foot in now, nice and tightly into your right thigh. Squeezing the left thigh into your chest. Wrap your right arm around your left shin. Inhale, stretch your left arm up high. And exhale, cartwheel it to the back of the mat behind you. Have your hands flat on the floor for a twist on the left side. So inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, turning from the midriff, looking over your left shoulder. And still be active through your right leg, stretching your right leg long, and the toes are flexed. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to turn. Inhale to lengthen, And exhale to turn. Inhale, leaving your legs where they are, come back to center and then look to the right and frame your right hip with your hands for a counter twist. And then come back to center. Cooling down now, lying flat on your mat. Just make sure that your spine is long, your crown is stretched long, and your chin is tucked in slightly to create length in the neck. Bring both feet close to the buttocks, feet on the mat, knees up in the air. Have your hands out in a T, arms out at shoulder length, shoulder height. Inhale, and on the exhale, allow both knees to go over to the left side. Your right shoulder should stay on the mat, looking at your right hand. Inhale, expanding through the right side. And as you exhale, soften the hips, the knees. Allow them to melt into the mat. Inhale, expanding through the right side body. And exhaling, softening down. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale and come back to center, knees pointing straight up to the sky, head looking up. And exhale, drop both knees to the right, looking to the left. Keep the left shoulder on the mat. This time, inhaling through the left side body. And then melting the hips, the knees down. Inhale, expand, and exhale to relax. Inhale, expand, and exhale to soften. On your next inhale, come back to center, knees go up to the sky, and then straighten your legs. Have one hand on the belly and the other on the chest. Allow your feet to drop out to the side. And we'll take a couple of moments to relax and just focus on our breath. So allow your feet, your legs, your hips, pelvis, to relax down into the mat. Your abdomen and chest relax down. Hands and arms are soft. Release the shoulders to the mat. Neck, face, and the back of the head are relaxed. Inhale, expanding through the side body. And exhale, melting into the mat. Inhale, allowing your body to take in lots of fresh, clean energy. And exhale, letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Inhale, lots of positive energy. And exhale, positive energy. Inhaling and exhaling. Now just let go of a purposeful breathing and allow your breathing to find its own rhythm. You might like to stay here and relax for longer, or get up and go on about your day. Thank you for sharing practice with me. Namaste. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. If you've enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and leave me a comment about what else you'd like to see. Bye.